What's the big deal about headaches? Take some tablets, you get over it, get some sleep, drink more water, on and on and on. But headaches are a big deal. In fact, over 3/4 of the world's adult population have suffered from a headache at some point in time. A new study from the National Headache Foundation found that people who experience severe headaches on a regular basis were 4 times more likely to commit suicide than those who did not suffer from a headache disorder. Now, that being said, I'm not saying if you have a headache you're suicidal. I just thought it was an interesting fact to share and show that headaches are more than a result of just a crazy night out. In this video, I'm going to give you information on the different headache types, what causes them, and the best treatments that are available so you can get back to yourself. And at the end, I'll give you a bonus tip for hangover headaches, which includes a very effective old wives' tale. My name is Jeffries. I'm a registered nurse here in Los Angeles, California, with a background in emergency room nursing and education. So headaches are divided into 2 subcategories. That's your primary headaches and your secondary headaches. Primary headaches are the common ones, and most of us have experienced them at some point in time. And the secondary headaches are the red flag ones. These are being caused by something very serious, so I'm going to do another video about that. So let's go over the primary headaches. You have tension headaches, you have migraine headaches, cluster, sinus, and hormonal. Tension headaches are caused by tight muscles in the neck, the shoulders, the scalp and jaw, and they usually feel like you have a tight band around the head, like you've been wearing a small swimming cap for too long. So you think pressure, tightness, and these headaches are bilateral in nature, meaning it's on both sides at the same time. Usually simple analgesics like paracetamols and some stress relieving exercises like stretching can help with this. Next, you have the migraine headache. These are more painful in nature and can last from about 2 to 72 hours. These are usually one-sided and they get more intense over time. The migraine can affect your vision. It can cause vomiting, dizziness, and photophobia, meaning that your eyes get sensitive to light. For those people with chronic migraines, your doctor should already have you on a prescribed medication. Otherwise, for milder migraines, try resting, laying down in a dark room, staying hydrated, and simple analgesics again. And also an antiemetic, if available, that really helps. Next, you have cluster headaches. These tend to cause pain around one eye area. Cluster headaches are pretty painful and they're associated with the trigeminal nerve, so that's like trigeminal neuralgia, and the nerve pain involving is most common in women. Symptoms of cluster headaches can include drooping of the eyelid on the side of the pain, and miosis, which means that you can't dilate the pupil, and then a watery eye on the side of the pain as well as a runny nose. The pain can come on really quickly and it's like a deep, continuous and really severe pain. It can last anywhere from 3 to 30 hours and in some severe cases can last even days. So the treatment for cluster headaches are a little bit more complicated. You can have prescribed pain meds like triptan, some calcium channel blockers if you can take them, as they relax the blood vessels. Also steroids really help, as well as oxygen, and obviously some pain meds that target just the nerves. But if you're doing any of these tips for cluster headaches, please be under the care of a doctor and consult with them first. Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and not a replacement for medical advice. Next, you have sinus headaches. These usually occur on both sides around like the brow bone, the eye socket, where your sinuses are. And these sinus headaches happen usually when you have sinusitis. So sometimes you might need antibiotics. Ask your doctor about that. You can also treat it with simple analgesics and supportive meds like a decongestant. Another thing you can try is a steam. This helps open up the nasal passages and it just feels really good with the warm, moist air. You can also try a sinus wash. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's a saline bottle. You squeeze it up your nose and it washes out the sinuses. Lastly, we have hormonal headaches. Hormonal headaches are from an imbalance in your hormones, for example, low estrogen. They can happen at the beginning of a menstrual cycle or when you've been taken off your HRT therapy. Usually women have relief of these headaches when the menstrual cycle starts or when the therapies have been readjusted. Treatments for these headaches, some simple analgesics, some rest, some hydration. This headache's usually felt on both sides of the head and have like a tightening nature, and it's dull to mild in sensation. Before I give you the bonus tip, I just want to know what type of headache you've had before and what did you do to get over it. So please let me know in the comment section. So the last headache is a hangover headache. This is something many have experienced and it's actually caused by being dehydrated. Your body is trying to recover, and ethanol, that's alcohol, that's a natural diuretic, which means it increases the amount of water and salts lost by the body, resulting in a chemical imbalance and dehydration. They can last from a few hours to a full day, and the best remedy for this is to get hydrated. So try some sport drinks with electrolytes, also some food if you can, some eggs, some fruit like bananas because it's got potassium in, maybe something a little salty salty to replace the sodium, and the old wives' tale. It's placing a cold, damp flannel over your head and your eyes, closing your eyes, getting some sleep, and that's the best advice that I got from my mum. But like I said, I've never had a hangover because I'm very professional. Click here if you want to know the best and fastest way to get over a sore throat.